Okay, am I being heard? Am I being heard? So there's been a bit of an issue with the stream and everything, but I think we are on board again. And it's already begun, and PepGene already setting the fastest lap. So unfortunately for today, we have to settle with 9 drivers, as there has been some issues with the check-ins and everything. And that's why we are starting an hour late and normal low attendance in comparison to other races. But there are some upsides to this, which means, let me explain, with more drivers basically, yeah, there's more action, there's more chaos and everything, but the thing is, I only have 2 eyes and I cannot see all of the action. With less drivers, that means any action there is, I can see it and spectate it accordingly. So it will give me more chances of actually spectating the race, other than just reacting to whatever happens, which I think is way better. But obviously races with more drivers are better. So let's focus on the race we have now. I think drivers have already done their laps, and looks like Balena has left the session, so there's one less, I guess. Let me check the telemetry details. Oh wait, there we go. Difference, best lap. So drivers are also going to go to the respective pit lanes. I think no one is doing a lap now. There we go, finally. Right, we're back. Just a brief intermission. So looks like PepGene is actually going to be the first one to start his second round. So let's spectate. Faye Balena is back. We'll just wait until PepGene just starts. So while we are waiting for PepGene to begin, let me just check one thing. I think it's already beginning. No, just briefly to begin. So actually the league has predicted PepGene to win to win the race. As you can see the video in the TikTok, you should definitely follow it. Just European Racing Series and or ERS, and just you got it there. So definitely check it out. You will see some interesting content about the lead. So he actually predicted Khan to be 4th and Soltai to be 3rd. Actually, it's actually Nick Racing. No, he isn't. No, he isn't. So, well, PepGene should have started. There we go. PepGene is on his lap. Oh no, that is tragedy. Not, what are you doing? You're not racing. Oh wow, PepGene must be mad. Oh wow. Oh, Peptin! Oh no! Five places. He's just got a penalty. Peptin just got a penalty. And it wasn't even his fault. Oh wow, the game is absolute trash. Oh no. So already you can see the ERS effect, as I immediately say, the league predicted Peptin to win, and Peptin just gets a penalty. So as you can see, I jinx absolutely everything, everyone. So if I spectated, you die. And anyway, let's move on. Just note that Peptin, wherever he places, he will be brought down 5 places. So that is not the starting position he would wish. Now anyone in his lap, Sepho, looks to be improving a bit. Here comes Sepho, currently in P5, needs a 3/10 improvement to beat the next driver in his list. It is Owen. So let's see, how high does this lap bring Sepho? Oh, still, it's an improvement, but still 5th place is the difference. With the 4th driver is still high. It looks to be like the pace. I mean, I still expect Khan to do a lap. I think he's already, yes, he is in a lap. So I absolutely expecting who to proper looks to be in a kinda ghost position, which is very weird. Is he offline or something like that? I don't know why he is in a ghost. He's a ghost, but if I check Valena, he's as I say, kick. Ah, please. Kick. There we go. I'll just call it kick and problem solved. But now Khan, or should I say the ghost Khan, is going to finish his lap. Let's see where this lap puts him. It is a 1:29.0, places him at 3rd place. Still very far from the pole position just set by Kick. Unfortunately, Peptin, as a consequence of that incident, will not improve just for now. Let's see anyone. I think no. Okay, he's going to go into his garage. Khan is going to do the same. Sotai, let me check 2nd sector. Oh wow, it's a purple 2nd sector for Sotai. This lap has the potential to even go on pole position. So let's see if Sotai can clutch the ending, one last corner for him. And where will this lap place Sotai? Will it be front row? Will it be provisional pole? Sotai goes to pole position, and wow, what a margin! Half a second faster than Kick. Absolute domination by Sotai. Oh wow, what a lap! Astronomically huge. And wow, Sotai definitely. What a lap! A 128 point nail. It's a very good lap. Yeah, very nice, yeah. Now anyone, I think no one is going to set up a lap now. Everyone going to their respective pits, and let the last round begin. Let's just wait. Those yellow flags. Maybe Owen or someone going slow. or something like that. I don't know. Getting informed. Lobby's going to restart. We are just talking it in the Discord. Oh, PUBG is going to begin. Now PUBG looking like trying to improve. I don't know if he's going for a hot lap. He will show it now. 28.5. Let's see with Seppo. It's a 28.7. So yes, PUBG is going for a lap. Oh, what a lap, man. Sorry, I'm just discussing stuff with the Discord, but it looks like PUBG's penalty is going to be removed, as it was very stupid and doesn't make any sense. So we're just going to reset the lobby with custom grid, and the grid will be the results from this qualifying session. Soltai about to begin his lap. Owen again. Khan also. Khan needs a very good lap now to position himself. He's just 1 second. He's 1 second behind his championship rival, and that's not ideal if you want to have any chance at denying PUBG from winning. So we're just going to check. Will anyone get into the 27s? It looks like Sota is the only one that can possibly do it. So we're going to stick with Sotai's lap. So dependent a pole on the line. Here comes Sotai in the Has achieved very good results on the past and can potentially make a run for the championship if he does some miracle and PUBG starts bottling it in the next few races. But for now, something that would help a lot, it would be a pole position, and that slight spin there is not going to help him a lot. Now making it past the first corners. We're almost going to reach the first sector. Here he comes Sotai. It is a 28.4. It's not the ideal first sector you would want. DNF by Owen. Didn't look like he was going to improve anyway. So already some drivers finishing, but still we have Sotai here on the line, just barely 0.07 of a second away from pole position. Still needs a very strong second sector and third sector, as the mistake that he made on sector 1 is going to cost him a crucial time in terms of pole position. Now goes through the second. Is it an improvement? He's tied it up. He's just completely flat out tied his previous time. So he's just got one corner to go and 700 to make. Now Shotai needs to be a perfect approach. Looks like he's got it. Slight oversteer there in the exit. Shotai, can he snatch pole position? Yes, he can. Just steals the pole position from Peptin, and he had us. He had us on the first gap. Had us on the first hat. Not gonna lie. Still grabs the pole position. That mistake on the first lap looked like it was all over. He managed to get back at it and set up a beautiful second and last and third sector, because man, those sectors were absolutely magical. Because I think he was like 2/10 down on sector 1 and he just improved, and not just by a few thousand, just solidly improved his time. So looks like Narc also has a penalty. Well, those penalties will not matter, as this lobby will be absolutely deleted and squashed without hesitation. And looks like also Kick has just placed 1,000 behind Peptin. We didn't look at it because we were seeing Totai, but yeah, very interesting, absolutely. Very nice, very nice. So I think the lobbies just squash it without hesitation. And I will be invited into a new one, so commercial break, I guess. I'll just mute myself, and when the thing is going to begin, then I'll just go at it again. Anyone interested? Dingus alert, leave the lobby. Dingus alert, leave the lobby. That is what I've received from the race organizers. The big old Kick already leaving the game. Leave, please. We do not want to see you race. Well, we want, but not on this lobby. Bye. Get crangused. So now we'll just make a new lobby and perhaps begin again. So commercial break again. turns out we are back. Now with everything restored and a few more drivers, we are going to begin. Finally. A bit later than usual. Normally we have already finished. But we are finally getting ahead. We are not waiting, we are just directly getting ahead. And also obviously we have the formation lab, but anyway, let's see. So here we have the strategy, predicted strategy. Normally drivers will be looking at a one-stop strategy, but I can guarantee there's at least going to be a safety car or something like that. Has to be, every single race it happens. So we're going to see where we go with this. No drivers finishing up their lap time. Oh wow, who was it? It was Pepsin actually. Yep, just doing a demonstration of what he's about to do in the first lap. No wait, please don't. I mean, it would be interesting because let's check in what compound is every driver. There we go. So looks like Sotai, Kick and Khan have gone for the mediums. Ton Zui with the soft and Steffe with the mediums, and then everyone else. Surprisingly, Pepjing has gone for the hards instead of the mediums to attack Sotai. Looks like he's just going to be looking at a more passive race, or maybe overtaking on another time. But the start is not going to be very optimal for Pepjin. Now we're going to begin. About the already lights are about to go out, and it's lights out, and away we go. Here Kick gets a brilliant start there. It is kind of, oh, almost crashes into this camera angle is so bad. Please fix it. I cannot see the first corner. Finally, looks like Kick has overtaken Sotai. What a start by him. It is very impressive. Looks like Balina has dropped a few positions. No crashes for now. Just a lot of movement around. Kick, brilliant start, followed by Sotai, Pepting and Seppo. Did someone spin? No. Seppo with a brilliant start in the hard compound, already in the podium positions. What a start there by the Mercedes driver. Now Khan has dropped one position, same as Pepsi, now trying to regain it back. Khan, surprisingly, not the best start with those medium compounds. I don't know who was the driver who had the... Who was the driver who had the softs? It was Sonsui. Very interesting. Here he goes, about to overtake Owen, does it very nicely. And here we have a fight, and Pepsi, looks like Pepsi has already overtaken Seppo. And Khan looks to do exactly the same in the next corner. Now it is the battle of the two championship, the championship leader and the one who's chasing him. And up on front we have Kick and Sotai also battling for the lead. Now here comes Khan, looking for an overtake on Pepjin. He's going to spend his ERS completely. Here he goes, looking for the... Is he going to dive on? No, he doesn't. Pepjin goes a bit wide. Let's actually show the telemetry. Okay, there we go. Looks like Pep Team is struggling a bit more with the ERS situation. Khan has saved up more. And Sota just carefully following Kick, and we have a pit there by SFA. Looks like he has maybe been in a collision or maybe jump start or something like that. Well, you never know. Well, Pep Team trying desperately to go as far as possible from Khan, because when the DRS activates next lap, it's going to be way easier to overtake, and Khan is absolutely staying within the second of distance to activate it. Now the risky strategy of the day, Tonsui, with those soft tires. Looks already has gained already 2 positions, chasing Balena, who has the hard compound. Let's see, Khan still a bit behind. Can't look for a move just yet. Still gonna get the DRS now. Pep Team using all of his ERS as best as he possibly can to try and get away from Khan. And now DRS is activated, and also Sotai is going to have a look at Kick. Let's see, maybe an overtake here. Balena fighting with Tonsui, who has made those soft tire work to perfection, although he doesn't have many ERS. No overtakings, overtake maneuvers still at front, and Tonsui making those soft tires a great example of risky strategy. Now he needs an opportunity to pit, because I don't think he will be making it, and if he is going to make it to the end on the hards, it's not going to be on the fastest pace possible. Now here comes Khan. Something, I think, yeah, Khan has left the DRS zone. Nicely done there by Pep Team. Although Sota is very, very close to Kick, and he's definitely going to try and overtaking now in the straight. They are similar in ERS, but I can guarantee it, Sota is about to try and overtake there and, at Kick. Here comes Sota. Here he goes. He's gonna try and overtake. Is he going to go inside or outside? Let's see. Where does Kick go? Moves into the inside. They are side by side here into the first corner. Sota trying for the switchback. Another DRS zone is going to be a bit more easy now. Let's switch into the onboard cam. Looks like he's just a bit too far, and he is. Kick has successfully prevented Sota from overtaking him just yet. But the pressure is still there. Kick cannot make mistakes, because Sota is just going to stick around and force a mistake, or maybe even try the overtake as soon as he possibly can. Coming through some overtakes. So good. So far so good. The most interesting battle over here at the lead, which is very nice. I think I'm so very interesting. Very interesting. Let's see if we can try and overtake maybe now. Let's see if Sota can actually try and dive bomb. He's trying to go to the outside again. It should be an overtaking opportunity, although he collides with Kick on the exit. He's going to try and overtake next corner. Okay, looks like it's been, I don't know why my mic wasn't hearing me, but looks like I fixed it in the crucial moment, because Sota is about to try and overtake Kick again. Kick with doesn't have much ERS, it's going to be way easier now. Sota with the ERS advantage moves right into the inside, looks to be completely ahead now. Kick trying to cover back the overtake, does not quite manage to do it. It looks like Sota has finally overtaken. And well, it's going to be interesting if Kick has something left in the tank of ERS to maybe try and regain that place. It's going to be very interesting to see, because the battle is very much not over. Okay, I don't know what is happening with my mic, but I know I just sometimes talk and it doesn't register it somehow. But well, again, I'm back at it here, and Sota with the fastest lap, really trying to break away from that ERS line. He's almost done it. Again, not really a chance for Kick to overtake. Still needs to keep in this DRS zone if he wants to have any chance of seeing. As I see some overtaking here, it's the two Mercedes here fighting for a place. Looks like Tonsui is trying to overtake Seppo. The switchback there, more grip, contact there, beautiful. Just remember, Tonsui is fighting with softs again against the hards from Seppo. So really brilliant effort here from Seppo, trying to keep his position with the worst tires. Looks like ultimately Ton is going to be the one getting the victory of this battle, or not. Still Seppo with way more speed here to the corner. What an overtake! The Mercedes battle is doing brilliantly. Very nice battle here from the Mercedes driver. Well, looks like maybe he can chase. Wait. Did something like spin or something? Wait, it's a four-way battle. Oh, I didn't really realize this, but it's a four-way battle. And oh wow, who's going to be on top is not going to be Tonsai, because he just spun. He died completely on the track. Let's see if that doesn't cause any consequences. And looks like Valena has just gained like 8 positions in a single corner, but now Owen is trying to maybe gain back. Seppo has just lost many positions, goes a bit wide. That is a very risky strategy, because you can basically get very crashed. It's very risky, because I've spun there before. But well, looks like Valena has just taken advantage of this situation to regain the places he lost at the start of this race. It looks like Kick has successfully stayed in the DRS zone, but doesn't have much ERS. Sota doesn't either. Pepsi trying his hardest to stay ahead of Khan with slightly worse tires. Who is in the fight? Who is doing anything? And I was Oh wow, I was just looking at the two Mercedes and then two cars just completely spawn out of nowhere. And what? Didn't really see that coming, but now Seppo on the ERS. No ERS for him. Oh, and look how to. Oh no, very risky dive bomb. Seppo just respects this space in absolute masterclass. If you want to learn how to dive bomb, please ask Seppo, because that was a brilliant overtake. Now Owen wants to maybe get it back, switch back. Not working at all. Still, he has way more ERS than Seppo ahead, so in the next DRS zone he's going to fly past him in a very interesting way. It's a yellow flag ahead, and the two drivers have collided, and it's Sotai who has spun in the fight with Kick. And that is great news for Pepjing and Khan, and even better for Kick. And Sotai needs to be grabbing these victories if he wants to win the title, and that is not the way to do it. So already very unfortunate. Didn't really see it because I was with this battle, but yeah, very unfortunate from Sotai, who won the last race. Now look at to do the same. Still not, it's not over yet. Still many laps to go, and anything can really happen at any time, so you never know. But still, yeah, very unfortunate there. The pole sitter of the day. As I remember now, I have the pole sitter curse, which means if you finish, means if you get pole position on a race I am commenting, you DNF. So that's not great news for Sotai, because well, he spun. So that's definitely something of the curse already affecting him. So you better avoid getting pole position. Realistically, just don't do it. Now it looks like Owen trying again, risky, going over there. No penalties, no time penalties for which is surprising, because this track has a lot of places you can go wide. Yeah, very great effort at no getting no corner cut penalties. So very nicely done by all the drivers. Now Pepjing is actually getting quite close to Kick. Still Kick has to pit and everything, but well, the distance is getting closer and closer. Looks like Pepjing is getting some pace. Those hard tires working absolutely perfectly for him. And this is the time where the hard tires should be better than the mediums. So yeah, Pepsi going to take advantage of that to the absolute maximum with the incident involving Sotai. Khan still there in the distance, so if a fight breaks out, he might even get lucky. Still, it's just nothing really happening at the moment. Maybe Owen chasing Seppo. Let me check. No. So it looks like Donsway is actually looking to a two-stop race rather than a one-stop, because you cannot make it to the end on the mediums right now. Still, very nicely done here by Kick, but he has to be careful because Pepjing is hunting behind. No ERS though, so Pepjing must save some of that if he wants to overtake with more ease. Can just over there sticking around. Looks like the two closest drivers now are Seppo and Owen. And okay, so very nice over here by Seppo behind. So maybe Owen's going to try and overtake now. Pepjing might get on the range of the ERS of Kick in a few laps. So let's check, can Owen overtake here Seppo? Seppo moves into the inside, but Owen completely blasts through. Still, he's going to have the inside, side-by-side racing here. Who has the DRS? Looks to be Seppo, so he might even get a chance at overtaking behind. A bit of lag there. Maybe a dive bomb could be the option. No. Looks like Owen has sticked the move. So good job to him. And let's see, Seppo can actually fight back now. That hearts are under prime moment. Had a small look over there. Peptin is going to make it. He has made it into the DRS zone of Kick. So Kick is now under danger. Peptin has reached the DRS. He has now successfully done what Kick didn't want to do. Now, as much as he doesn't want to, he's now giving the DRS to Peptin. Try as he might, he cannot keep up with the pace. And now does smart thing and pits for Hearts. Let's see who has the better pace now, because Peptin needs to start pulling off some laps if he wants to get ahead of Kick in the when he pits. So needs stop by the Alpine crew. Khan still out in those mediums. He's lost a second to Peptin, so maybe a good idea to box now in Bahrain. Having a bit of a movement over there. Sotai is making his move. There we go. Very nicely. Those hard tires must go to the end. Oh, maybe Peptin over here. The question is, when is Peptin going to pit and when is Khan going to pit? Because that's basically the question. We need to know. So far, Kick should be gaining on Peptin as he has better tires. And more ERS and more everything. So I predict Kick will get ahead of Peptin on the exit. Still, Peptin will have the better tires, more ERS and the entire advantage. So it will be interesting to see when Khan is already pitting. So interesting to see already pitting for those hard tires, using those mediums until they literally die. Now who is in a position to make an overtake or at least something? Seppo, well, Seppo isn't really doing much. Khan obviously in the pit now. They haven't boxed, so still Khan close to Kick now. More pace than him. Where is Peptin going to land? Because if he lands behind Kick, Khan is just over there right behind him. So yeah, you must be careful there because there's some gap. Just going to need to close in. Looks like Seppo is even closer. This fight will absolutely never end as we cross the halfway point of this race. Half of the race to go now. Peptin making his solid laps as solid as possible, optimizing those hard tires. Maybe looking for a safety car to might then get a cheap pit stop. Still again out on track, hasn't pitted yet. So very nice there by Peptin. He might, as I see here, Seppo is going to try and overtake, does the dive bomb. Owen slightly moves out of the way. Seppo again is going to overtake. The fight between these two is never going to end as Owen picks up a penalty. That is not very ideal because he's the only one with a penalty now in the race. Now Seppo finally gets ahead. Again, these two have overtaken each other like 5 times already. And Owen has spun. That is not optimal. He just grabbed the penalty, still needs to pit, and has just spun. So yeah, not very good race situation now for him. Now the interesting thing will be where will actually Pepjing land. So let's compare the last two. If Pepjing doesn't leave, let's compare the laps. Now Pepjing is doesn't box. So let's see. This lap is a 132.4 and kick. Let's check 132.4 right now. Okay, 132.4. Let's check the lap time. It's an equal, basically the exact same lap time. And yeah, very interesting, absolutely, for him. Now kick looking to the pace advantage. Pepjing still 19 seconds ahead of second driver. Now Pepjing looking at the overtake maneuver to 19 seconds ahead. No advanced action happening at the moment. Looks like Khan has gone a bit wide here. Doesn't seem to be much of a problem. Looks like Khan is having some lag issues. Pepjing hasn't pitted yet. It's a 132.6. Let's see how Kick does. 132.6 for Pepjing, and Kick goes at a 132.4, so 2/10 there gain. So now Pepjing is starting to lack the pace. So here you go, the differential. Owen still 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That is absolutely not ideal at all. Still 3 drivers now pitting with the hard, starting to decline now. The smartest decision for Pepjing would be, well, maybe he can stay out 1 or maybe 2 laps more. But I would recommend Pepjing maybe stick out 1 or maybe 2 laps more, but no more than that, because his hearts are going to start to lose the grip, and also almost makes a mistake there. 24 seconds. I think he's going to confidently make it ahead of Pepjing. I don't really know how much the time is in the pit lane, but yeah, Kick is absolutely gaining and gaining and gaining. So maybe 1 lap more for Pepjing. Yes, he's just going to stick 1 more lap, or maybe 2, or maybe, who knows. But the 132.4 there. Let's see how well does Kick do now. Looks to be setting some stonker lap times. Let's check Kick. What do you have? It is a 132.1. It is the fastest personal lap. So Kick absolutely flying now on the track, and Pepjing struggling just a tiny bit. So maybe Pepjing should consider maybe 1 more lap apart from this one, and that's basically it. Because, I mean, if it was me, I would probably go 1 more lap, because he's not losing any pace, and every lap he does on the hards, it's going to be 1 more lap in the mediums, Or maybe he could potentially go into the softs if he does just a few more laps. And with a few more laps of softs, he will absolutely demolish Kick. So yeah, interesting strategy that might come over. So now he's going to go again. Or he's going to stick. He sticks. Looks like he's going for a hard, soft strategy. Because it doesn't really make any sense. It was a 132.9 again. Still, oh, it is Tonsui who has spun there. Yeah, again, not optimal for him. Sotai unfortunately had the lead at some point, but unfortunately collided with a few drivers and doesn't have the chance to win this race. But Pepsin still. Sotai with the fastest lap. Oh well. He might still have a chance, you never know. Instantly beats Sotai's lap record. Though Sotai is getting closer and closer, so... And Owen even improves it even more! So yeah, as the drivers have now pitted for new tires, they are getting those tasty fast PBs or fastest laps, counted with a 3-second penalty. That is not ideal at all, because he's now on the risk to being overtaken by Sotai, and now Pepsin maybe looking to go one lap more, because I think he has the pace. He absolutely does. Oh wow. And it is a 132.4. Let's see what can Kick do now. Needs a very good lap to start cutting those that time. It's still at 24 seconds. It's maybe dropped a second in this past 4 or 5 laps. So yeah, very, very interesting. As Pepsin looks to have the pace to more this, and Sonsi has left the track and gained a penalty, and is now over there. No problem for Snack though. Oh, well, let's check. Pepsi now 20.8, and now Kick is going to do a 29.7. Owen with the fastest lap. He has a lot of penalties, so that doesn't really matter. He might get the extra point though, because if you finish the race you get points, because there are only 10 drivers now on the grid. Now Pepsin still needs to box at some point. This is just getting ridiculous. But yeah, let's see, can Pepsin go for another lap? Nope. This, attention people, wake up everyone, Pepsin is pitting. This is the moment of the race we've all been waiting for. Now, can Kick get ahead of him, and if he can, by how much? Let's check the pit stop. Good pit stop. Here he goes, Pepsin. Oh, he might even get ahead. He will. Oh wow. Yeah, he will get ahead of. Here comes Kick, but it's not going to be enough. Maybe the soft tires might affect them. Still though, it is basically impossible for Pepsin to lose this race, because Pepsin has new soft tires, more ERS, and way better pace. So Kick needs to put. I mean, now he does have the oh wow, mistake there by Kick. That definitely ruins it absolutely. If he had any chance of getting close due to the cold tires, now Pepsin absolutely has this in the bag. And well, yeah, that is a GG if he doesn't make a mistake, because I don't really feel Kick can make. Well, he might. Well. I won't count it out so easily, because anything can change still. Pepsin hasn't made profit of his way better tires and pace. Kick still holding on as best as he possibly can to that DRS. He's gonna meet a miracle or something like that, because he's now out of the DRS zone, and if he doesn't regain it soon, it's going to be game over. It looks to be game over. It is. No DRS for Kick. Fetchin has this one in the bag. Absolutely. What a performance by Fetchin. Absolute dominance. He kept his composure in the first few laps against the medium tire users. It was there was a yellow flag that's still fixed. Oh, sorry, I was looking at a lapped car, sorry. But yeah, Sota is very close to Khan. Khan has the penalty, so doesn't really matter if he overtakes or he doesn't. Kick has lost time too much with Febjing, so now not even a penalty can save him. So Febjing has absolutely got it in the back now. And Sota is just getting closer and closer. He may have, I mean, Sota might where as I was saying, unfortunately for Sota, that incident in the beginning really cost him a lot of valuable time, and he's paying it off now. But Febjing, fastest lap, obviously crushes the lap time. And yeah, as I was saying, could have Sotai maybe fought with Febjing had he not spun? Maybe, but you never know. That is racing after all, and you can't go with ifs and buts. Febjing absolutely pulled off stellar performance. Sotai, look at that, like the only man who could stop him, and he spun, so really unfortunate, really. Yeah, very unfortunate there. Still not much happening in the race now. Sotai about to overtake Khan, but well. But yeah, can't do really much as he has the penalty. No, a lapped car over there. It's not going to affect really the fighting. Owen with another penalty. Looks like Sota is going to overtake Khan. Here he goes. Oh, this bit of moving there. Can Sota stop it on time? Yes, he can. Khan trying to give it back. Looks like maybe Khan can get it back now. Maybe dive bomb or maybe switch back. Goes for the switch back. Not good enough. So maybe that could be it. Although maybe Khan has something. Doesn't really look like it. Still, there is, the race is pretty dead, if you ask me. Well, happens. Everyone is just very spread out, so what can I do? Well, I'm really trying to look for something to say, but I really don't have anything just to praise Peptin for the spectacular performance. Soltai did very good as well. Unfortunate mistake there. Khan, well, didn't really quite have the pace today. And Kick tried his best, but no match for Peptin. So it is what it is in the end. So maybe Khan could even entertain us with more battling. Still hasn't left Soltai. Switch back, beautiful move. Still side by side. What a moving, very interesting there. I thought Soltai completely had the pace advantage, but I was wrong. Khan actually, oh, the rear end, that is missed braking point, and Khan loses it completely, and well, that is definitely the end. Because now Khan has lost a lot of time, and I'm sure the stewards will have a look at this incident. The Soltai completely missed his braking point and rear-ended Khan. But yeah, really unfortunate. The only thing I had to commentate, the only fight going on, completely ruined. But well, so now I really do not have anything to say. We're just going to wait for these laps to end, and yep, there we go. So now that I have finally something to say, looks like only 3 laps to go in race. Well, Peptin has lapped Steffi. No safety cars, no. Well, it was interesting until maybe when Peptin overtook Kick. And well, when Peptin got ahead of Kick, when he left the pit lane, he was just basically over it. Just Peptin absolutely dominating the race and looks to be the absolute favorite for the championship, and he almost lost it. So maybe if I keep talking about how good Peptin is, he might crash. I don't know. So as I said, Peptin absolutely dominated the race today and the championship. And I don't see really anyone to contest him unless he DNFs maybe 2 races from now and Soltai wins both of them, or can. But well, as it stands now, he looks like the absolute favorite. I mean, what Peptin, the situation in the championship right now is just basically, if I make a comparison with the real life, it's just basically Verstappen after Spa. I mean, it was clear he already won the championship, and it's only a matter of time he clinches it. And the only way he can lose it is to go on an insane DNF streak, which never happened. So that's why Max Verstappen got the championship in real life. But we already knew it was over after Spa, maybe, or maybe Monza, or whatever. But one of those 2 races, I mean, you knew it was over for the Ferrari boys. And well, same looks here, because after this race, he just looks unstoppable. So it's just a matter of time until Peptin clinches it, unless he pulls out the biggest Fernando Alonso lookalike blunder of a championship with maybe 50 points ahead or something like that he might be now. Well, yellow flag there. It is maybe Seppo, or is it Thon? Yeah, it's Thon. Just stuck. He's just stuck. Yeah, no safety car going to come out, and he isn't really going to stop, so still a few last laps, please, and last lap here by Peptin. I mean, what more can you say that I haven't said already? The absolute dominance of this race, and basically the entire season, so it's not mathematically, but morally. Wait, why? Look, Kick has left the game, and Peptin has left too. Wait, what? What? Oh, does that mean Peptin isn't going to win? It's the AI who is going to win. So everybody stand up and out of your seats, get out of your sofas, just stand up and let's celebrate the absolute performance the AI pulled. Peptin just with some minor help, but it was truly the AI, the difference maker. So we're going to see the first non-human winner of the season. It's going to be Peptin's AI, and now I am really excited to commentate this ending, the final sector for the Peptin AI. It is a machine who's going to beat the human. It is Peptin's AI who defeated all the human beings, defeated the odds. It is the Peptin AI who wins the race in a dominant fashion. Nothing the humans can do, and I think it is time we admit bots are better than drivers. So if you get called a bot in F1, that is a compliment, that is not an insult. And there is nothing you can argue against me, because the proof is there. So no, actually speaking with some logical sense. Yellow flag, sector 3. Fireworks. Meow. Martin's skin's going to end the lap. There we go. Yes, I can hear the fireworks as we are waiting for this absolute dingus to cross the line. We are patiently now waiting. My eye hurts still. And there we go. The race has ended. Tries to spin, can't do it correctly, and that is it. A 1-2 for the bots. What a race there for the AI. Very good, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Peptin's AI, definitely what a performance there, absolute dominance. And I don't know if I should really say this, but I really consider Peptin to be already, it's not mathematically, but morally he is the world champion now. In the second place, very nicely done. from all the drivers. Pretty, I mean, what can I say? Wasn't as interesting as the other ones because, well, we had less drivers, but still, it was very fun to commentate in the ending where the Pep Team's AI absolutely dominated the field and won the race. And what? 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 Where are the results? Yeah, very nice. Yeah, still, this is over. I don't really get why this happened, but well, I can't do anything about it. I'm sorry for anyone who's going to try and get the results, but it is what it is. Well, it looks like it's not loading, so I have to end this stream now. The results aren't going to show up anytime soon, so see you in the next one. It's been a great one, and get out of here now or I get angry.